Stream orient. Sorry guys, I had to tell us about the meeting in Nyabohanse. That is meant for another day. I have my own target for this live stream. So guys, sorry for those that had come in earlier. I was trying to do my settings. Yeah. I was adjusting my phone and I realized that I couldn't do my live stream in the type of orientation that I wanted. I wanted to use my new tripod. Now see my life. See my life. Okay, so let me welcome you all to the house. Let me start from the top. Memo, greetings to you and thank you so much. Tina Dani, welcome. Thank you so much. Tina, I'll do that maybe in a video tomorrow. Josephine, greetings to you, my dear. Kish, hello. And welcome you all. Welcome to Mary TV. Welcome to our live stream. And please, as you come in, hit that like button. Like the live stream as you come in. And let's have a conversation. So finally, hey, the naysayers are really crying a lot. They are crying a lot. Oh. I don't know where they are going to hide their faces. I don't know where they'll actually hide their ugly faces. Where are they going to hide? You know, in Kenya, we usually say in Swahili, utaambia nini watu? Like, what will you tell people? You know, after coming out with fake news, fake information, and then the truth is brought out, what will you tell people? Like, how will you come out again and convince people what you were saying back then was correct? Therefore, the likes of Carrot, JT, On Trending, and the rest. What are you guys going to tell people? Gideon Sigay, good to see you. Oh, okay. So I don't know. What I know, my camera is on. And when I started the live stream, I had to hide the live stream so that I could adjust one or two things here. So finally, hey, did you see Maro? Did you? Drop your comment very fast down here. Did you see Marwa in Nairobi? Did you see Ro? Did you see Mitoto? Yeah, Baba. Did you not? Omo, greetings to you and welcome. And as you come in, hit that like button. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, just know this is a reaction channel and my work here is to spread love and positivity. Hey, my people. Yesterday, I was almost falling asleep. And then I was like, what have I seen popping up? I need to watch this video. Do you understand? And, you know, Maro did the video. At the start of the video, of course, he was traveling to Nairobi. And then after that, we saw him on the streets of Nairobi with Mitoto. And, you know, people were like, where is Ro? Where is Ro? Why can't we see Ro? Can you bring Ro in the camera? Like, what is happening? And then towards somewhere there at the end, Rosio was brought in. And of course, From the look of things, you can all see Rosio is not feeling well. Of course, you don't need to be told in capital letters, or you don't need someone to come out and convince you that Rosio is not feeling well. That is, something that is written all over her face. And guys, I was so excited. I wish you were here with me. Like, I was so happy, and I was like, seriously, what is this that is interrupting my video? I was so happy, super excited. What are the naysayers going to tell us? What are they going to say? My people, I don't know what you felt. Were you excited? Were you relieved? When you watched Maro and Rosio, were you relieved? Omo says, I watched the video of Maro. Yeah. Omo, how did you feel about it? How did you feel about it? And I said, in Kenya here, we always say, utaambia nini watu? Like, what will you tell people? Carrot, what will you tell people? After coming out here to open your mouth very wide and say, Rosio went to Argentina. Who did we see in that video? Was that not Rosio? And these people, I've always told you, and especially if you've been following me for a long time, I've always told you, the mission of the naysayer is to bring this family down. Their mission is to make people look at this family as a very evil family. Almost says, honestly, I was so happy. I was so delighted. So delighted. Because I was asking myself a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Memo says, I was so much relieved and happy to see Rosio. Yes. And I wonder, if Maro went to Nairobi and Rosio was nowhere to be seen, what would these people say? Do you understand? They would come out here to start, questioning, to start asking, as if they actually know what is happening between the two people. Jacqueline, I see you, and thank you so much for being here. And please, as you come in, hit that like button, just like the live stream for me. Support my work by donating your likes. Like. If you're seeing this channel for the first time, please subscribe if you feel like doing so. You can also share with your family and friends. And, let's keep on growing together. I was so happy to see Marwa carrying Mitoto in the streets of Nairobi. I was so excited when I saw baby Maisha. He's doing good. Do you understand? And it was a very, very big relief. Maro knew where Rosio was all along. I agree with you, Kish. And that is why I said, in all the videos that I did pertaining this matter, I was very categorical. If there's any difference between Maro and Rosio, it is up to them to go and have a discussion around the matter. Do you understand? Because we may come out here and talk. But at the end of the day, the two know what is between them, and they know how they can settle their matters. And I was so happy. I don't know whether I'm the one who had it with my ears heard properly. Maro said he will not bring his family matters on camera. Did you guys listen to that part? Just drop your comment down here. Let me know. Did you hear Maro saying anything to do with his wife and the son, and whatever is in between them, he's not going to discuss on camera? Did you guys listen to that? Or am I the one that had my own things? Amioli, my sister from Zanziland, welcome. Yes, he said so. And I was like, yeah, that is the way to go. I was so shocked, my people, today. I was so shocked when Carrot came out to cry publicly and tell her subscribers Maro has not done justice to them. According to Carrot, Maro should come out and speak about this matter. Maro should come out and tell people what actually transpired. Hey, Carrot, shame on you. You see the way you guys just sit and celebrate. And she was like, Maro needs to come out and finish. He needs to come out and tell us what happened between him and Rosio. So let me read a comment from Omo. These naysayers, they must know that they can't bring down what they did not build. Maro is the chosen one, chosen by God. It is what it is. And it is high time they make peace with that. Maro is in his own class. Maro has made himself. Maro has built himself. Do you understand? And therefore, they may say everything that they have to say. They may jump as high as they want to. But at the end of the day, Marwa is Marwa, and Marwa is a brand. People know and recognize him. On the streets, people were greeting him. Do you get it? And when he went to that Samsung shop, that guy that attended to Marwa is my homie. If you know what a homie means. That guy is my homie, and I was like, my homie, I've seen my homie with Marwa. And the Marwa is recognized, and they know he's a good guy. Away from all these other dramas that people want to force on him. Maro is just a good guy. He's a human being. Why would they expect him to behave like he's an angel? Memo says, yes, I heard that, and I was happy to hear him say that. Memo, I was so happy, and I was like, bingo, that is the way to go. Don't tell them anything. Let them keep on speculating on the streets of YouTube. Let that insider that they said they have to come out and tell them, or rather give them more information about Maro and Rosio. I was so happy, and Carrot was like, Maro is not doing good. Maro should just come out and tell us what happened. Did they really fight with Rosio? Why is Maro quiet? Hey, I thought I'd seen it all, guys. Okay, Amrioli says Maro is so good. So much that he irritates me sometimes. Maro is extremely good to a fault. But for sure, we can all give him credit on one thing. When he came out and told them, I'm not going to say anything about my wife or my son. I'm not going to mention anything that happened. Do you understand? And therefore, I was so happy. Now this is what we are talking about. Family matters, let it be away from the camera. Do you understand? Because if he just comes out and says, oh, this is what happened, Rosio did this and that, these people are going to run helter-skelter and twist everything. Okay. Gio says, what happened on Mugesi's live? They had a meeting. We don't understand African language. Okay, I'll watch it and then I'll let you know. But I'm so sure someone like Prince Odinga, who knows the Korean language, will do the translation for us. So I'm so sure Prince Odinga is working on that, unless they spoke Swahili. If they spoke Swahili, because I speak and understand Swahili. But if it is done in Korean language, we have to wait for the Koreans to translate for us. Okay, I saw the meeting, by the way. I saw, and I think, I don't know whether it is still on, but I saw it. His humbleness is on another level. Yeah, Maro is a humble guy. Magdalene, thank you so much for being here. I was so happy I did shed a tear. Just imagine. Let Maro protect his family. They may have their own disagreements, but let them solve the disagreements away from the camera. The Naysayers were just waiting. And by the way, the live stream had almost 5,000 people watching. And I was like, where are all these people coming from? You mean, Carrot, you are somewhere at the periphery taking notes very quickly? They were just waiting for Maro to end the live stream without Rosio appearing, so that they would come back here and, talk nonsense about it. Oh my God, I was so happy. Mogesi ended his live because the chief told them that they are insulting others on YouTube. Okay, we'll get to that. Kish, I want Maro to furnish the kitchen so that Maro can be very happy. He's gonna furnish the kitchen. Guys, did you see the fridge? You people that stay in developed nations, can you tell me, do you have such in your countries where you're like, fridge, open the door, and the door opens? My people, please like the live stream. You can't just be there, including the Naysayers and all those people that are at the periphery. Like this live stream. Just give me your like. Like the live stream. Okay. I was so happy. The fridge is instructed, and it follows the instruction. Open. And the fridge opens. Do you understand? What I know is that Maro will furnish the kitchen. And especially for Ro. She needs the kitchen furnished. Because how is she going to do her things, cooking and all that? So this is a cup of warm water. Let me read some question. Melonas Hunter. Gint is just another crazy dude. If I wonder those people that watch Gint, what do they really get from that guy? He's just a crazy guy. He's a crazy guy. Because he will go and invade in people's private spaces and want to justify. He's untouchable. The very disappointed NT says Rosio used him. Amioli, that was a real one. Remember NT, the way he was bragging? I don't know it was in which live stream. That he has all the information, he has all the secrets, and there's a time he paused and locked the comment section like nobody would comment. Do you understand? And he was like, if you guys don't take me to this likes, I don't know the number, I don't remember the number of likes. I'm not going to tell you what I know about Rosio. Do you understand? And therefore, this matter of getting in between people that have exchanged saliva sometimes is not good. You'll find yourself hanging. You'll find yourself in a very compromising situation. They were sure Rosio was not in Kenya. And still, Carrot has come out to say Rosio went to Argentina and she came back. He said 200 likes at that time. Yes, he said he wants 200 likes. And after that, he's going to tell people or reveal all the secrets that you know about the conflict between Rosio and Maro. And people sat there. They liked the video. They liked. And then he came out and said, oh, Rosio is in Nairobi. And you know, the following day, Rosio confirmed she was not at the villa. And you know, he ran very fast to his community post and he was like, thank you, Rosio, for believing in me. And I was like, oh my God. What kind of nonsense are these? Okay, Kish says, I have a lovely Samsung American Standard fridge in my kitchen. Kish, does your fridge take instructions? Does it? Let me know. Does it take instructions? Mamoira, welcome and thank you so much for being here. Mamoira, we are talking about Rosio's appearance in Maro's yesterday's video. Guys, that was the best thing that has ever happened. Like since the start of last week. People brought a lot of speculations on the streets. People were like, oh, Rosio has run away. Oh, Maro will never see Mitoto. Oh, I don't know. They started another narrative. Maro does not care about Rosio. Maro does not care about who and who. You know. Okay, let me read some of your comments. They said Maro is scared to go to Nairobi because police are waiting for him. Just imagine. And these people, I've always said, they'll never lack anything to say. And yesterday I was chatting with someone and I was like, you just wait until tomorrow or until Maro's video is done. They'll come out with a different story. They're now saying the reason why Rosio is going back to the villa is because of the Mercedes-Benz. Just imagine. Allegedly, it is the Mercedes-Benz that has been used as a bait for Rosio to go back to the villa. And because Rosio wants a good life, she has to go back. That is the word that they are now using on the streets. According to them, the visitors that are coming to the villa brought a lot of money. And because of all the money, the Mercedes-Benz and everything, Rosio is going back. But allegedly, she will still run away from the villa and go to Argentina once she has enough money and she has enough subscribers. Okay, let me read more comments. I don't have that one, Mary, that take instruction. Those came in recently. Okay, I hear you, Kish. Melona says, have you checked JT last live stream comment section? He has been told by subscribers to stop the lies and fiction talks he has. I hope by now they know who they are dealing with. Guys, sometimes it is so crazy. Guys, you're too many in the house. Give me my likes. Take me to 100 likes. I can see so many people in the house. And those that are coming in, cheers. I'm taking my warm water. Hotaru, welcome my dear and thank you so much. I'm so happy that such comments Melanos were dropped in JT's channel because what? Because of why? JT is the biggest liar on YouTube streets. Let me tell you for free, I don't speak Korean language, but the translation that JT made the other time when Mogesi recorded Maro, he did a translation that was kind of skewed, that was biased to fit what he wanted. That is what JT did. And JT will just sit there in his podcast and lie without blinking an eye. He will sit there and pretend the way he's very smart and lie on Maro. And I'm so happy when the black demon came out and told him he went to the party. What was he going to do there at Maro's, compound? And after that, he came out and started bad-mouthing Maro. Do you understand? Okay. Hotaru says, I celebrate with them, but I still say they both need time to cement their union. Too many things can challenge their young union. I agree with you, Hotaru. Marriages, relationships are not easy. And I have said this and I'm going to repeat it in this live stream. I know the subscribers that I have are from Maro and D. The truth of the matter is this. If I was to advise Maro, this is what I would tell him. He should have his own family home. Do you understand? Do you follow what I'm saying? A family home that is going to be very separate from the villa. Like he can make the villa to be like an Airbnb where he can host all those people that are coming there. So that Rosio, as the woman of the house, can have her freedom to do whatever she wants to do in her own home without necessarily the interference of so many people. Do you understand? I don't know what you think about what I've just said. You can imagine you are in your own house. The moment you get out of your bedroom, you bump on someone. The moment you go to the kitchen, there is a stranger in the house. The moment you get out of your, out of the house, there are so many people around. There's no privacy. And that one, I've said it not once. I have repeated it so many times. Let them have a family home where they are going to have a perimeter wall, and let Rosio have her own privacy and let her do her stuff. That is my take, and that is how I look at it. Please drop your comments. Let's have a conversation. Mamoira says, let them speculate. They are too dull to understand anything. These guys, you play with them, Mamoira. They are very, very creative and very, very creative on what they say. I watched JT. He brought out Rosio's, one of Rosio's video where she was singing. Do you understand? Where she was singing, and I was like, oh my God. What exactly is your point, JT? Are you running out of content? Because why would you even bring that? It's too much. Too much. Yvonne, I see you. Thank you so much, my dear sister, and welcome. Envy will consume them. It will consume them very fast. Chap. It will consume them for sure. They are full of ignorance. Sometimes I look at these people and I just tell myself, these people have selective amnesia. They'll bring out to their audience what they want. I saw Carrot making fun of the fridge that can follow instructions, and I was like, hold on, Carrot. Can you afford that fridge? Carrot, I know you're somewhere there watching me. Can you afford? Can she afford a fridge that can take instructions? That fridge is very expensive. Divine, top of the morning, my one love. Love you so much, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. How is Jamaica? I hope you're having a great time. Couples argue, fight, nothing new. Imagine, people must argue before you learn how to to respect each other. Like sometimes we say you have to measure each other. I don't mean physically. Like you have to measure each other's temperaments and such before you come to finally have a good and just sober relationship. Do you understand? Good for evil is common today. Those who can discern, no. Let's pray to God to give us a spirit of discernment, because sometimes it's not easy. Yvonne, Rosio returning to the village is driving the haters crazy. Just imagine, Yvonne. They are so crazy. Carrot was crying and saying Maro has done an injustice to them. Why is Maro not telling them what happened? Why is Maro not telling them what happened between him and Rosio before Rosio left? Carrot really repeated this thing, and I was like, Carrot, You must be crazy. Your work is to celebrate when people are having conflict. You want Maro to speak so that you can do what? You can run with the information very fast. Okay. Ivy Miller, I see you. Greetings to you. Okay, greetings. JT is a blood liar on YT streets. He lies. He makes money by lying. Maybe that is what he's good at. Rosio returning is hurting them so much. NT is full of nonsense. And fabricate. Okay. Yvonne says JT is a big liar and he fabricates a lot of rumors and lies. That is what he does for a living. JT, wherever you are, that is what you always do for a living. Hotaru says, the thing is Maro complained about the same thing about Rosio's parent being so close to them in Argentina. Aha. Me, what I know is simple. I'm a woman. What I know is that I love my own space. If I leave this cup here, cup of water, if I place it here in my kitchen, I want to find it there. Do you understand? I don't want someone to come and rearrange my kitchen or whatever. That is how women, operate and function, and especially in a marriage or relationship. And that is why I'm insisting. These people, Maro and Rosio, they should think and have a family home. And once they have their own space, everything is going to work. Everything is going to work. The other day I told you I'm an introvert, and therefore I just love my own space. Do you understand? I don't want to be choked and suffocated by so many people around me. I just want my own space. And you can imagine, in that villa, every day we have so many people. Every day there are people that are there. Nobody is saying going to the villa is wrong. What I'm saying is the lady of the house, Her Highness, Queen Rosio, needs her own space. Let her be in her own space. She'll be very okay, very comfortable to take care of her child, to do whatever she wants to do. Okay, Kish Kish says, yes, Mary, very true. Damn kids these days. Okay, for me, I think Maro should just lock his gates. No people coming for shoutouts. Unfortunately, Memo, you all know that can't work. And that is why we need a plan B. Those that talk to Maro, talk to him. Antonio Mulama, my dear brother, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, karibu sana, uko aje? Moira JT has no content and is now resorting to lies. He needs to take in. He's just crazy. Okay. Everyone that is in the house, welcome. Richard, I see you. Welcome. Amyoli says, I saw the likes of Pebbles and BBTV developing love and care for Rosio, advising her to run away from Swamp King. Right now, BBTV is calling long nose. They are so furious, guys. If they can get hold of Rosio, hey, they can literally carry her from Nairobi to Argentina. And if Rosio left Kenya, guys, we would not breathe on these streets. We wouldn't. Amioli says, yeah, I've read for Amioli. Carrot can't even afford that fridge. She can't. Let her come here and tell me she can afford. She can't. That is a very expensive fridge. And mark you, that fridge is on reduced price. I hope you saw the original price before some deductions were made. Guys, that fridge is very expensive. Are you coming out to make fun? Just because the fridge was asked who is the president of USA and it said Ruto. And then you come and make fun and you're like, oh, what kind of fridge is this? The fridge is also a scammer like Maro. Like seriously, Carrot. Unafikiria ukitumia wapi? Sopazi. Welcome, thank you so much. Maro must set the boundaries. Maro is exhibiting some weaknesses. He needs to do a lot of introspection. And that is what I say. Boundary is important. Boundary is important. Let Rosio walk out of her house and let her enjoy the space. You can imagine when Mitoto will start running around. How will it be? You can imagine. Just try and figure out. Just imagine in your head, have some mental pictures of when Mitoto will start running around the villa. And yet the villa is packed with people. What is going to happen? And that is why, our boss Oga Maro should get a plan B. Almost says, very true, Mary. There are a lot of people in that villa. In that villa, Rosio needs privacy. Thank you so much for agreeing with me. So those that are coming in, please, you like the live stream. That is one way of supporting me. Carrot needs to upgrade her kitchen first before dreaming of a new fridge. Where will she put the fridge in that chicken heart of hers? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, that fridge needs a lot of space. Like it can take a very big space. And then, Mamoira, forget about just the space. What about the foodstuffs and whatever's to be stored in? Where will she get from? Yeah, that fridge is too big. Mine is small. That one is too big. It will need a lot of stuff inside. So can she afford? She should just come out and tell us. Zach Senior, I see you. Thank you so much, my brother, for being here. Mambo, I hope uko fine. Davin says, Jamaica is a blessed country. You must visit. Yeah, I'll come to Jamaica. I have so many invitations from Jamaicans. I'll come. In this lifetime, I must come, or rather go to Jamaica. Ambeli says, no, Kish, Maro will always have people working in that villa. And therefore, he needs to think of how he is going to secure his woman. I'm worried that Maro has a snitch within. He needs to weed the snitch. Just imagine, there's a snitch. There is a snitch, and a snitch will never miss. I don't know whether the snitch has been identified or not. Hotaro says Rosio needs to get her own vehicle, her own, and visit places she wants to, as they are coastline, hotels, etc. near where D rents the Airbnb. And it's okay because Rosio can drive. It is only her polishing her driving in Kenya. And she can just move however she wants. And that time when Marwa, when the Mercedes-Benz was brought, Marwa said, unless he's inside the Mercedes-Benz, there's no other person that can be driven in it. And that is one thing that the Naysayers really took upon, to put Rosio down. Do you understand? And these people, what they are failing to understand is that as much as Rosio and Maro have not been together for a long time, but maybe everything that you see is not what you see. You need to see with a keen eye. They have a very strong bond, a very strong one. And just by them having mitoto, the bond is bigger. And you all know, I don't know, if you have ever separated from a person and you have children, you know how it works. It is not easy. Once children are there, once they are involved, it's never easy. And people must do everything that they have to do to balance everything. That is how I look at it. Yvonne says Maro is not going to discuss family matters on social media. And I'm proud of Maro because they were waiting for him to come and spill the bean and just say what is happening. They were like, Maro is in Nairobi. Maro is, going to do what and what. Maro is going to spill the beans. My friends, you better shut up. You better shut up. Because there's one thing that people don't know. There's no way Maro is going to leave Rosio and vice versa. They're like this. Dr. Wewe, greetings to you, my brother from Uganda. I hope that you're fine. I hope that you're good. Yeah, I agree with you, Glory. Women love their space and they don't like interference. I want to get into my house and decide everything that is happening around me. I want to choose everything. That is how women operate. Do you understand? And if you're a woman in the house, you feel me. You know what I'm talking about. We want our own space. So Taru says, the other thing is Maro does not balance time well. Rosa seems to want Maro monitored or very close to her constantly. And Maro then got consumed with too many projects. Yes, time is important. It's called me time. We call it here me time. You may be very busy, but if you have your spouse, you need to take time. You need to figure out how you're gonna balance everything. Let me tell you for free. If I have a man, I want his attention. Like you can't be busy 24/7. What about me? Don't I need some time with you? And that is what Rosio is crying out for. And those people that are married in this chat section, I know you'll agree with me. When it comes to marriage, you'll find that two people that meet, they are very different, but they need to come to a compromising, kind of situation so that they agree on how they are going to balance everything. You can't be so busy to an extent that maybe you don't have your family time. Do you get it? And that is why sometimes I'm a content creator. I create content not just on YouTube, including on Facebook, but I have to know my children need my time. And sometimes I choose not to do content. Do you understand? Like yesterday, I decided I'm not going to do anything. And I did a vlog today in the morning as I was running somewhere. I came back. I had to create time for my two people. They need me. I need to understand. And it is so normal. If you get married, you have to understand and balance everything. Family is everything. Family is everything. You might be working, but remember, family is everything. When things go bad for you, you will go back to your family. And that is why people should cushion their families. So if you're coming in, you like the live stream, Skelly Smith, thank you so much, my dear, and welcome to the live stream. Hey, Sana. Okay, welcome everyone. If I've not mentioned you, I've not mentioned your name, please just know I see you all and I hear you all. Thank you, my people. 100. This one today must get to 100. This one must get to 100. I'm so happy, so happy that Maro went to meet Rosio. And those of you that don't know, it was not just Maro alone. Dimango was in the mix. Dimango was there. Don't ask me how I know, but I know she was there. Dimango was there. You people, you've been spreading lies. Dimango is the one that is causing problems between Maro and Rosio. Very shameless people. Very shameless creatures. Maro need to stop allowing so much people to come for Shoutout. Every woman need their privacy. Yes, he should balance. It is not only privacy at Michelle Hall. Rosio simply wants Maro, but he's stretched in many angles. Hotaru Maro needs to know how he's gonna balance. He's gonna balance everything. He has to balance, including time for Mitoto. Remember, Mitoto is there. Great, Lekshala Kivu, thank you so much, my dear, and welcome. I am Maro and Rosio need their own and privacy with baby Maisha and Rosio. I agree. Family time, that is what I'm saying. Family time is key and very important. So those that are coming in, please take me to 100 likes in this live stream. Yvonne says, yes, there is a snitch in that villa that Maro needs to get rid of. I hope you people can help him identify the snitch. I know there are some people that are very good in this, because I strongly believe there is someone. Who is this person that came out with the information that Rosio was not at the villa? And NT admitted there is a person. And Masuba was brought in to distract people. But whoever brought the information is at the villa. That one I'm so certain. Stella Mgodi, welcome. Asante sana for being here. Thank you so much. Don't ever involve yourself in matters of the heart because you'll end up looking stupid. Stella, I agree with you. Matters of the heart are crucial. You can't advise people that have been together. They are going to leave you hanging. The moment they reconcile, you will see dust, and dust is constant. Sometimes we like to walk naked from one room to another. Sana, my dear, welcome. Thank you so much, Molowetu, for being here. Yeah, someone will want to dress however they want to without being careful. Guys, let's do better. Yeah, please like the live stream, including the naysayers and the fence sitters. Like the live stream. Marriage is not pap and place. Partners need to give each other time. It is what it is. That is why I don't want to marry soon. I can't stand someone who is nagging me or a clingy somebody. I'm Yoli. Then you need to be very careful on who you date and who you finally agree to settle with. Do you understand? Because mostly people will want to be nagging. In fact, I don't think nagging is the the best word to use. Someone will want to have at least some good time with you, like 80% of your time. What are you going to do, Amioli? At Mary TV, Maro definitely need to spend more quality time with Rosio. It is what it is. What is your children names? Hope Sante Mahlifi. My children's name Pendo and Raf. They're in that live stream that I did. That is another thing that Rosio exhibits, but Maro married a Hispanic, and they are very demanding and clingy. Wow. They need to know how to balance. I'm trying to read all your comments, guys. All those comments are very, very important to this channel. Amioli Hosa, women want to be submissive willingly. Their behavior are like the whites. Okay. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, everyone. And thank you for your time. Judith, why there's so much fuse ever has always disagreement at time. I think this person, Judith, wanted to write why Maro and Rosio is different. People, smarten up yourself. I had sort of what happened to your people. Shame on you. Of course, every family has their own issues, including mine and anyone at the comment section. Their families have issues. Do you understand? The difference is that Maro is a celebrity. That is what the difference is. And the difference again is Maro's life is almost like an open book. So people will be very quick to judge him. So those that are coming in, please like the live stream as you come in. And thank you so much for your time. My people, it's not easy. And I'm so proud of Maro. I think I said this at the start of the live stream. I am so proud of him that he came out and said he's not going to discuss anything about his wife and Mitoto. His family matters, he's going to handle behind the camera. And therefore, Carrot, JT, OT, Black Demon, Coco Mama, and all the naysayers, you will wait until the end of the world. Maro is not going to say anything. Carrot was so disappointed. But Mama, you'll be disappointed, but Maro is not coming out to say anything as you expected. Do you understand? He is not going to say anything. Maro has chosen to protect his family. He has chosen to put his family first. No matter what happened between them, no one is going to give them a solution. It is up to them to resolve. And there's no way you can say Rosio is going back to the villa because she's desperate. There's no way you can sit down and lie publicly. Rosio is going back because of the Mercedes-Benz. You can't just look at Rosio as a person who has put material things over her own wellness. Do you understand? There's no way I can choose material things over me. When blood pressure comes and pies me, what am I going to tell God? What am I going to tell God? So those that are coming in, please like the live stream. Like the live stream. Stella says, sometimes people are quickly to judge, but they don't know what is going on behind closed doors. That is it. We don't know what goes beyond what we see. Let's give them time. Let them go do their tingo. So those that are there at the periphery, like this live stream, Amioli, yes, the majority are. I have lived and worked among them in the USA, and the women have a strong hold on the men or family. You could see how dominant Rosio's mom was in the home. Everyone wants to control their man. If you have a man, you want just to monitor him. That is how I look at it. And that is why sometimes people strive to work in the same place so that you can monitor them like this 24/7. Which again is not healthy. I strongly believe an adult needs their own space. I don't know whether you'll agree with me. An adult will need their own space, sometimes just to breathe in and out away from their spouse. But what I know between Maro and Rosio, with time, they'll get to know each other better. They're still in the process of knowing, themselves, discovering. Do you understand? And that is why the naysayers have always looked forward to this marriage to break. Do you understand? Because Rosio is a person who came to Maro's life just the other day. Like they were not together. They've never courted. And therefore people have always hoped or rather looked forward to one day Maro waking up, taking his camera and saying, we've separated with Rosio. What they are forgetting is that between Rosio and Maro, there is a baby. There is a baby in between them. And it is not what they think. Okay, let me read some of your comments here. Amioli, Hotaru, I don't want to go there. I'm happy for them. I became so sensitive when Maro was in Argentina, couldn't stand the sadness. Look in Maro's face. Yeah, he wasn't happy. And he said it at some point. He missed Kenya. He missed his own space. It is understandable. Chef Mantiko once said to Maro, if you want your marriage to go smooth, listen to your wife. Aha. You have to listen, and your wife also has to listen to you. Sana, what do you think about that? As you listen to the wife has to listen to you. I'm not a marriage expert. Myself, I'm not married, but I know the tingo. Natasha, welcome. Thank you so much. Like the live stream. Take me to 100 likes before the end of the live stream. So let me check out for some more comments. There's no way you can just listen to one person, not about the other person. It has to be both ways, because this is a more of a partnership, you know. It is not just one person. They need to listen to each other. At Sana, Chef Matiko's wife is Hispanic or Latina, and trust me, he knows. Yeah, he knows. I think for Matiko, what is happening here? Okay, for Matiko, that is Chef Matiko. He has stayed with the wife for, I think they first dated for some time before they married. So he knows, and he has stayed there in that country. He knows how those, you know, the Hispanic women behave. And sometimes you need to compromise. You need to compromise. And if you can't, you better stay singular. Yes, Amioli, yes, that situation in Argentina was a tricky situation. A very tricky one. And it is unlike us. Mara knew it. When he was at his in-laws' place, he knew it. And you know, you are in your in-laws' home, any slight disagreement, they know about it, which is not okay and healthy. So those that are coming in, please, you are too many. Take me to 100. If you are coming in, hit that like button. If you have never subscribed to this channel and you always see it, kindly consider doing so. Subscribe, share the live stream if you feel like doing so. Check out on my membership. I have a membership. Check out on the membership and let me know what you think about it. So my guys, there are so many things that are happening. Dimango is in Nairobi, Kenya. I think by the time I'm doing this live stream, she'll still be in Nairobi. Dimango was in Nairobi. You all know what happened to her. So I want you to tell me, what do you think about Dimango and her S21 phone that was stolen? Hey, my sister, I see you. Welcome, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much, my sister. Welcome to this live stream. Hey, we are talking about what we saw yesterday in Maro's video, Maureen. That is our conversation here. Did you watch yesterday's video? Did you watch Maro? Did you see Mitoto? Did you see Rosio? What else did you see? Were you happy for Maro and Rosio? What do you think? Or how do you think they should handle their marriage? Audelia, I see you and welcome. Thank you so much. Okay. Sana says she left Nairobi already. The manager stole the phone. They must pay her for her phone. So tell me, do you think it was okay for Dimango to record the conversation? Do you think it is right for her to go and shout at someone's business premise? What do you think? I want to hear from you. Of course, they must pay for her. I think D has left Nairobi. Okay, I'm not sure. And that is why I said I don't know by the time I'll be doing this whether she'll be in Nairobi or not. D reporting the phone is a good end of it. She lived without the phone for 2 months. But if she can get it back or be compensated for it, it's good. And image is everything. Image is everything. And what I'm so sure, Dimango cannot just go to a very cheap restaurant or a cheap hotel. You told me it's called a hotel. She can't go to a cheap hotel. So she paid through her nose, through her teeth. That is how we put it here. She paid a lot of money to spend in that hotel. And the hotel should protect its image. If they promised her They're gonna get the phone. Then they need to. Yes, Glory, the phone is very expensive. I was so shocked. I had to go and Google. It is over 1,000 USD, and I was like, hold on. That phone is very expensive. Dimango needs her phone. Dimango needs her phone. The phone is not a cheap one. It is an expensive phone. And I looked at this lady Black Beauty, the way she was talking about the way the phone is outdated. And therefore Dimango has no moral authority to go and ask for her whatever. Okay, Hotaru says yes, D had a right to react to their stupidity in any way she wants. It is what it is. I can imagine they have been promising you for 2 months. 3 months, nothing is happening. We are human beings, and therefore we reach a breaking point. And when someone is full, they are full. And they are bound to explode. Yes, D was right. Time, business people lack customer care. Customer care is very important. Image is everything. Dimango should just bring out the name of the hotel so that people should be very, very careful if they really want to go and spend their time there. There is no way you'll go to that hotel, pay, and if you just leave your phone somewhere, it just disappears like that. Does it mean that the hotel does not have CCTVs? Or what is happening? Can't they track whoever took the phone? And I'm sorry to say, I'm a Kenyan. Most Kenyan places, they behave in such a way. If you come to Kenya, you need to be very careful. Very, very careful. I know of people that have been sent items from abroad, and once they get at the airport, some of the items disappear. I know. It happens. And therefore, Dee knows what she's doing. There's a comment I want to read. I saw it here. Okay. The promise of giving her phone was long overdue. Yeah, it's long overdue, and therefore they need to give her phone. Maureen says, yes, it's okay to record. That's how we do in the West, and they pay up quickly to avoid bad publicity. Just imagine. And the Naysayers, the way they are calling Dimango Amshamba. You know, Amshamba is a person that was brought up in a rural area. A person who is primitive. A person who does not know anything. What is Nairobi, Kenya? Of course, it is my capital city. But look at those other places that Dimango has traveled to. And then you want to call her Amshamba. So that's my daughter. Okay, so let me keep on reading your agreement. Mostly I agree after they told her to keep coming back for the phone. You can imagine, Yvonne, spending money to go to Nairobi. And once you are there is no phone. And they ignore you. They did just to compensate her. And this matter of just calling Dimango Amshamba, Carrot and the likes, can you get the hell out of Dimango? The manager and the person on phone and the guy who shifted her are the guilty parties, and they should pay her. Hotaru says some people would damage the property in the value of the phone. Dee was very tamed. Stella, yes, she has every right to shout because those people are playing with her. I know. And I watched a friend of mine. Her parcel was sent by Posta Kenya. And the person recorded everything that they had sent to her. And once they went to the poster, there was nothing. So you can imagine how frustrated you can be. So those that are coming in, please like the live stream. If they want to bring back their business dignity, they must repay. It is what it is. BBTV was showing us VW today. These people are competing. Yes, they are competing. I do not know the way she was saying that phone is outdated. Like it is a series that is outdated. And Dimango, being the rich girl that she claims she is, should not be shouting and asking for a phone that she bought for 100,000 plus Kenyan shillings. That is 1,000 USD. Hey, my friend. Hey, she has to ask, if I lose my earring and I bought it at 10 Kenyan shillings, you need to repay me. And especially when I know you are the one who took it. Yvonne, yes, that phone is very expensive, and I believe the manager who end up disappearing is the one who took the phone. They do. They do. Maureen says they will now lose more than it costs to replace the phone because most people won't book into a hotel where thieves are employed. And that is why Maureen Dimango should just splash the name of the hotel so that people can be very careful. If you want to go seek accommodation in Nairobi, Kenya, you need to think, because there's no way you are going to pay expensively to stay in a place and then you lose your valuable item. It's not in order. In another video that I was watching, they put the name of the hotel. Oh, Yvonne! Oh my God, I didn't see that. I didn't. They are not gonna pay D all that money. They have to. Okay, let me read. Royal Priesthood, welcome and thank you so much. Please hit that like button. Take me at least to 60 likes before we work out. The manager or CEO stole the phone when they realized the value. They kept it. Modern people do. I've given you an example. Sometimes you can decide to send a person in Kenya some items. And once they land at the airport, they'll open and take some stuff. It has happened so many times, so many people. I know a friend of mine, there's someone that bought for her very expensive chocolate from America. No, it was from Australia. And they were, the package came through, came through the airport. When she went there, she couldn't find even a bar of chocolate. Like everything was taken. It is so sad. Ma'am Gladys, I see you. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. I've said it, the manager should be held responsible and the hotel should be exposed. All the tourists who might want to lodge there will keep losing their properties. They'll have to. If the hotel is not reported, if you go there at your own risk. And if I'm using my money to pay, I want to be comfortable. I want to know when I leave my stuff here, I'll just find it. I don't need to be looking over my shoulder every time. I don't need to be walking with my camera or my phone when I'm going to the washroom. It's so crazy. They have to. So those naysayers that are coming out to abuse Dimango and say she's shamba, they are the ones that are shambas. They are the ones that are primitive. Why can't Dimango ask for her phone? And she explained it so well. Therefore, why do they feel Dimango is blowing the matter out of proportion? According to them, this is a small matter. Just imagine a phone that was bought for over 1,000 USD. They say it is a small matter. And therefore, Dimango should not be shouting everywhere. Carrot, you should be ashamed of yourself to say everywhere Dimango goes, she creates chaos. Let her complain. Let her shout as much as she can for her to be compensated. Wow, Yvonne says, I live in the US and I can't afford that phone. I live in the US and I can't afford that phone. It is what it is. I know people have bills to pay. Life is expensive. I was trying to figure out where. 100 USD. Over 1,000 USD. My friends, that is a lot of money. A lot that I can't imagine losing. I can go crazy. Hey, Jacqueline, her phone should get it back. That happened to me once. I go back to the hotel, get my phone, get my iPhone back. Sorry for that experience. Okay, blessing to you, Natasha. I'm glad is welcome. Guys, let's keep liking the live. Thank you so much for those that have already liked. Like the live stream, please, guys. They have to pay her because they admitted that they found the phone. So they accepted liability. And it's so simple. If they got the phone, where did it go to? Let them give her the phone. And if the alleged manager ran away, don't they have her details? Don't they have? They should use her details to get hold of her. That person who cleaned the room. Okay, Wakenya mnasikia hii wizi mtakoma. Hey, wizi imejaa Kenya my friend. Mary, wizi imejaa. Mtu hatawezi kutumia parcel kutoka majuu, lazima iibiwe. Utapata wamefungua wametoa some stuff. It happens. It happens, okay. Maureen, that's it. They must give her back the phone. Carrot has no life. All she can do is critique D. Old as she is. Just imagine. And the way she cried when she came from her vacation. You remember that time when there was fire upon fire on YouTube. She had said she was in Malindi for holiday. And then she came back and she cried the way her money that she has spent paying hotel and prepared for everything went to waste. But now, because Dimango has come out to talk about her iPhone, they're like, sorry, her S21 phone. They're like, what is that? The person who went in her room as she left took the phone. It is what it is. The phone was handed over by the person who checked the room. It is the manager in question that took the phone. And that hotel should just be brought to books. It should be brought so that we don't have, people experiencing such. I know of tourists that come to Kenya and they carry valuables. Sometimes people have very expensive jewelry. An earring, like it. I know of people that wear very expensive jewelry. So you can imagine if you've carried your expensive jewelry, you leave it somewhere there in the hotel room, and it disappears. What will happen to you? So my people, we are at 1 hour since the live stream began. I'm waiting for 6 more people to like the live stream and we call it a day. Memo says this lazy gang should always pray for Maro and family, ask God to keep blessing them because they are feeding on this family. No Maro family, no content for them. It is what it is. So I'm waiting for 6 more people to like the live stream and we call it a day. Guys, I have a lot. It is only that we don't have time. A lot of matters that are here. In fact, one thing that has really brought a lot of headache to the naysayers is when they saw Rosio in the video. They were like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? And it is so sad why people are always crucifying Dimango Maro. I read a comment where someone had dropped in Congrats Mom's video that she did, and this person had said Winnie is the prettiest in that family. Like, you cannot compare Dimango and Winnie. And I was like, hold on. Who the hell are you to justify who is good looking and who is not good looking? Sometimes you listen to these people and you're like, how crazy are they? Can they just have some common sense? Why do they always want to drag this family? Like they want to put people against each other. Oh, Winnie is very beautiful. I saw someone saying Dimango looks old and she's a young girl. And you look at them and you're like, oh my God, this is so crazy. So crazy. So guys, 5 more people like the live stream. Give me 60 likes before we work out. 60, just 5 more people and we call it a day. So those that are coming in, I can see so many people that are coming in and out. Please like the live stream. And if you happen to see Carrot on the streets, tell her Rosio is back. And she's back like she never left. And there's nothing that they're gonna do about it. They're gonna get suffocated on the streets because there's nothing that, like their wishes cannot be granted. Their wishes can't be granted. And when they sit down to advise Rosio to run away from what? What is it that you want her to run away from? Yet you people, you know very well, they have not come out to say anything. That guy should just be arrested. That guy is a nuisance in Nyabohanse. A very big one. Maureen says couples fight all the time. They fall out there and they make. These people are fools. And they want to pretend as if they don't fight with their own partners. They do. They want to pretend the way they're so perfect. Like they're so perfect when they fight and scratch each other I'm sure Carrot fight with the married man she has at her house. She fights. She fights. She has to. Otherwise, why would she sit down and encourage someone to run away from her matrimonial home? And don't come here and tell me whether they are married. As if you people, you don't have Google. Just Google what are the Kenyan law states when it comes to come we stay. What does it state? So 5 more people before we call it a day. Haters collapsed yesterday after watching Maro's video. Stella, they did. And Carrot has admitted Maro failed them. Because they want Maro to speak and tell them what really happened between him and Rosio. Why did Rosio leave and go to Nairobi? Like their expectation was Maro would sit down and open up and tell everybody what transpired. Maro shocked them when he told them, my family message, my family whatever is meant for. Do you get it? So they have now turned to Dimango. They are now busing her because of the phone matter. They have now shifted their attention to Dimango. David Omanje said Masubo has been arrested. I saw David Omanje at the chat section. I don't know whether he's still here. Dr. Wewe, uko wapi? Where are you? So we'll go watch him so that we can get the info. Thank you so much, my people. 1 hour is enough. Natasha says they all have headache for days. They'll have. And I told you, they lack nothing to say. Carrot has compared Rosio to a dog. I don't know, I know you don't watch her, but she made a comparison. She's now calling Rosio a dog. You know, it is a dog that removes food and eats back. And I was like, Carrot, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. You should know better. Okay, so we are 1 hour, 7 minutes into the live stream. Let me take a minute and welcome everyone, and especially those ones that have just joined. Hit that like button, double click your screen. Take me to 60 likes before the end of the live stream. I also want to thank you all for your time, for your comments, for the interactive session that we've had. Thank you so much for sparing your time. Thank you so much for your love and for your support. If you have not watched the vlog that I did in the morning, I unboxed a gift from one of you. Someone bought for me a tripod. It's right there. I wasn't able to do the live stream using it because I need to find out how the orientation things work. If you have not watched the video, the vlog, it's a vlog, the vlog that I dropped, please go watch. And don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you have never ever subscribed. Okay, so thank you so much for being here, for your time. Have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Have a good moment, depending with the time zone that you are in. Thank you so much, and let's waka as we go watch Zaxinia. Yeah, that guy Adam, like the live stream. So my people, thank you so much, and goodbye for now.